Welcome to Kansas Farm Guy. Hit that like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. What up? So, do something a little different here. We're going to go explore the NPCs. Particularly good old Grandpa Walter here. So one of the things that I didn't know is you can go in this house. And there's something interesting I found. So we're going to run through Walter's conversation here just to see what he has to say.
Well met. What can I do for you?
Alright, so... okay.
Let's see. Here's what needs...
I can have weeding. Okay, so we can go weed, we can go fertilize. Okay. So a couple of weeding things.
A couple of people in town can help you, kiddo.
There we go.
We have experts on agriculture, animal husbandry.
So that's kind of the same normal
Sure.
stuff.
Let me... You know, kiddo, if we call them old...
So this
not
is
quite old enough to be called an old-timer,
right.
but still fresh enough to enjoy. That's a nickname that would... Sure. So I don't think... If one of my tractors... I'm on...
So this is kind of
what
the
about you,
standard
kiddo?
stuff.
Do you fancy them young... Good...
Alright, well that's kind of the standard Grandpa Walter stuff. But I didn't know, I mean, because this thing looks like just a placeable, right? But I didn't know you could enter the damn thing. So I was just dicking around one day and I was like, oh, they did a really good job with this. And I accidentally clicked and the door open and I went, what? So yeah, they've got this is an old house. It's pretty cool. It's got a wardrobe trigger. Back door opens to the backyard. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, it's like cool. So they got a little kitchen, living room, kind of like a futon type of thing going on here. Fireplace. I mean, look at the fireplace. They even got soot on the floor tiles, so that's kind of cool. I didn't check to see if the fridge open, so it doesn't. None of the cabinets open. But I mean, they did a good job with it. I mean, the wood's weathered like an old house. I mean, it's a very cool old house. And then it's got like a little office here. I mean, nothing fancy, but you know, kind of cool. And then you can go upstairs, and the lights work. And maybe thought they did. Anyway, so yeah, sleep trigger with the bed. Got a bathroom, toilet and shower, sink. You know, nothing fancy. Door opens out in the hallway. Got another little bedroom in here, a little laptop. Again, nothing fancy. Like a little sitting room, small room, like with the futon. Now, one of the things that's kind of cool about these old houses is if you can get these houses, and like some of the houses. Let me go into here on these. Some of these farmhouses don't have triggers. Like one of them specifically that I like the house, but it doesn't have any triggers in it. Is not that one. One of the log cabins. This one. Yeah, I'm gonna place it here, but we're gonna. Shit, I should have kept track of 109. I gotta keep track of that because this is my live game. I gotta add that back. What was it? 109,000. Yeah. Goodness, I should have checked that. Let me go back down here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, like this house, this old log cabin. I hope I can get into it. I might have placed it wrong. Okay, yeah. So there are no sleep triggers. But it is an interactive house. And it's a pretty cool house. I mean, so I'm coming in the backside. If you've never seen this house before, it's a pretty cool house. So, you know, modern log cabin type of thing. You know, bed, downstairs, kitchen, dining room. It's got a little office. Of course, we're getting some bleed through because I put it over the fence, but it's okay. But you go upstairs, you know, you got a kind of what is like the master bedroom here, or a bedroom. Another bedroom. And yeah, I think I can get this. Alright, so I'll show you what I'm talking about. And it's got a, you know, a bathroom, toilet, tub, you know, little game room. Alright, so no triggers, right? But if I wanted to use this house, shit, I don't know that I can get to it. Yeah, okay. So, it took me a lot of trial and error to figure this out, but if you got the mod warehouses that's got these sleep triggers and a wardrobe trigger, it's got door mat. So if I zoom in, I gotta go zoom in here. I discovered, so you can't get in, I mean, you know, you can't get in there. But what I discovered is you can take the sleep trigger and you kind of run it like right inside the window, or it's kind of partially poking through. And like the wardrobe trigger, you kind of do the same thing. I don't know why it said flattening failed. Alright. Ah! Let's really put it in. I'll try it a little lower. Flattening failed. Well, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna be pissed if you don't let me do this. Alright, I'm gonna have to move the house because the shed is causing an issue. So we'll put it over here. That's fine. Go back here. Then we'll go back and I'll show you the funny things with Lower's house. Alright, so absolutely no triggers whatsoever, right? It shows the house, but there are no triggers. So I'll go over here and just visit. Alright, so now we're inside. Alright, let's go back outside. It should work now. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. So, we're on the side of the fireplace. Oh, that's, okay, wrong side of the building. That's the place, this is the side we want. Alright, so if I go back up to my sleep triggers. And I kind of place that like right in the window. Boy, it just does not like this at all. Why is it not? Huh. Well, that's kind of sucking because I got it to work before. Well, I'm not going to sit up here and take your time while I figure this out. But there is a way, and you just got to kind of work with it. But you can put the trigger just inside the window, and it will stick out far enough that if you walk right up next to the window, the triggers will work. And now that I've sold the house, we're right back to my proper bank balance. Alright, so going back to Walter's house. The upstairs. So, you know, kind of cool. Kind of cool, you know. Alright, nothing major. But then there's this ladder. One of those pull-down attic ladders. This is what's really cool. Nothing up here, but there's a chair, a rocking horse, a TV on a stand, and this TV is playing. It's like it's bad signal, but it's like the TV is playing up in the attic. I mean, like, why? You know, with the chair, it's like Grandpa comes up here and sit here and watches porn or something. You know, Sesame Street porn. I don't know. But it was just weird. It's one of those weird Easter egg things. Like I said, there is nothing up here but that chair, a stand TV, and a weird rocking horse. But the TV is playing something. How freaky is that? Is that freaking crazy? So anyway, yeah, I discovered Walder's house is interactive. How freaking cool is that? Now, I did not check. Okay, it's only interactive if you own the place. So, I own this place. I bought it when I was setting up so that I could put the vehicles in here and then I could interact with my farming neighbor. So all of my farming neighbors, if you saw my last episode, I bought this guy's land. I bought all this land, his farm, because he had this acreage and I had to buy this land to be able to put the house and the sheds in there and whatnot to simulate. So I had to buy that property and that property. So I just added the money using the dev control. If you haven't seen that, you can add money. So I just added the money, bought the land, and then put the buildings in. So I can simulate having a neighbor. In Walter's case, I didn't put up any buildings, but I put the equipment in. I had to buy the land to open the gates because the gates were all locked. So you couldn't get equipment in and out. So I bought the place with the dev control money so that I could put equipment in here. Sometimes I go to my neighbors and I borrow equipment that they have or might that I might not have, so I don't have to buy it or lease it. You know, kind of like going to your neighbor and say, "Hey man, can I borrow your disc? Mine's broke. I'll bring it back in 3 days." So that's the kind of thing I role play that quite a bit. All right, so the next guy is that we're going to go take a look at. There's 3 of them right here on this side of the map. There are no others, okay, on this side. So you got Ben, and Ben has a little house here.
How's it going, kid?
And Ben's kind of, conversation is the standard NPC stuff. And I don't own this. So I don't think Ben's house is interactive, because the reason I say that is because if you look in the window, you can kind of see it's like a painted thing. And I own land, so yeah, the house isn't interactive like Grandpa's. You know, again, you can kind of tell that this is a painted facade. But anyway, this has been same standard NPC interaction. Then we got David over here. His house is the same way. I did try David's house. It does not open. David's kind of the same.
Neighbor. If it is not nice to meet you, I don't know what is.
He's the same goofy ass dude that's just kind of weird.
Sure am.
You know.
What brings you here, buddy?
Yeah, kind of. You're not real sure what side the fence he plays on. So, yeah. Nothing real interesting about David. So that's these 3. And then the next one is down here in the dock area. And he is not your standard NPC. He is strictly on the Highlands Map. This is the harbor master.
Good to see you, pal. Fisher, this. What brings you to these parts?
And he's got the Scottish accent. I love it. They did a good job with him. You know, they even put, can you repeat that slowly?
Oh, just saying hello to your friend. What brings you here?
You know,
I can sniff out your hair and skin. Haven't felt much air or the sea. New to Kinleg, eh? Really? Well, this town. Aye, it's something. Just not sure what. And I'm afraid to ask. Name's Alistair. Most call me Dare. Shorter. Glad to meet you.
and they
Stay glad.
even spelled it with the accent. So
Why not? A shout of seagulls. Fisher and harbour master by default, really.
the one thing that's
As long
different
as you
about
don't
him
brag
is
like
you
a
can't
seagull,
click through his
we'll get along just
dialogue.
No screeching, no snatching, and no hovering near my plate like you're waiting for a chance to move them sticky fingers. That's how you stay pals, aye? So what's your business here then? No built for rough charm of the Highlands, are you? Don't worry, it's all good, man. Nobody'll sue you if you leave. If you fancy a chat, swing by and see me. I'm always up for talking about the sea, or a bit of casual fishing. Nothing too serious, mate. And if you get lost, just blame the stars. That's what I do.
So, total different conversation. They actually found a Scotsman or somebody that can do a Scottish accent to do the dialogue. Pretty cool. It's worth, if you haven't gone through the whole dialogue, it's worth doing. But he's the harbor master. So yeah, it's kind of it's interesting to follow through. So that's him. The next one is the animal dealer. Same chick, same basic
hi.
conversation.
You're Walter's grandkid, aren't you? I'm Katie. Nice to meet you.
You know, you can click through dialogue. Same standard dialogue as all the others. So nothing big here. Same girl. I even think she's wearing the same clothes as the other maps. Let's see. There was a thought. Yeah, there's nothing more on this side. So then the last one is Noah over here. Kind of out here by himself. He's not really a farmer. He's got a... I'm not sure what this vehicle is. Skoda. Yeah. Got him a Skoda.
I don't know you. Let's change that. My name is Noah. I am a 45-year-old male.
I'm not sure
My
why he
hair
says
is
he's a
red.
45
I like
mirror.
licorice and walking through the woods. I prefer coniferous trees to deciduous trees.
So, you know, kind of different. Talks about his hair he likes and what kind of trees he likes.
You want... Well, my father Harold.
You can click through him.
I am the conductor. My family... She
So
used
anyway.
to live in Silver...
Kind of different. Kind of interesting. Pretty cool. So those are all the NPCs on the Kinelog Highlands map. Most of them are kind of the same. Differences being in Walters, you can get in the house, and the harbor master is different. So that's kind of cool. I was also going to show you. I did not buy the Masons. I just kind of went in here just so I could see what it's like, and I spawned in all the equipment with dev controls. If you haven't seen that, you just go find what you need and in here. You gotta scroll through it all, but then you just drop it in here. Like I can drop an apple and it drops a packet of apples off, and we'll leave that for the workers. But as you can see, you need some cement bags. I don't have any here, but I'll have to come back and drop some off. But anyway, you know, they got some scaffolding up. They've got a couple of the buildings going. Kind of interesting. I have not been able to climb any of the scaffolding in terms of really getting in on them, but you can use them to kind of parkour around. If you do it just right, but it puts you on top. I mean, you can see I'm not on the scaffolding. It's kind of like a placeable object. You can't really interact with it. It's just there for looks. But it does allow you to get up on the roof and look around and fart around. And as you can see, I can get on this scaffolding though. But you can see I'm not getting anywhere. But I can jump up on the roof. So yeah, kind of a neat view. It's not very clear, but you can kind of see this traffic is moving back there, so it is showing real game time stuff, not just a picture. So yeah, there's some more traffic down there. The bio plant, gas station with the cop car on the radar that I put down there. So the one farm that I was originally on, if you haven't watched those videos, that was where I started on this map. And I'm now... Where the fuck am I? I'm back over... Oh, right there. Shit. Right there. That's the buildings and my farm ground. My renders. So yeah, that's the castle. The other thing that is new to this map was the windmill. So I did the same thing. I spawned in products and you know, we got the windmill that's being built here. As a tourist attraction type of thing. I didn't try to go inside. Yeah, it won't let you go past the tape. So, but anyway, just so you kind of see what it's looking like as you deliver materials. So, if you're not familiar with the windmill or the castle, you have to buy the stonemason and the quarry, and once you buy them, and they're expensive, it's like 300,000 or something. I don't remember. How much is it? Yeah, 235 for the quarry and 350 for the mason. But anyway, so it produces those piles of castle stone the stone, and you take them to the mason guy and drop them off, and then you get finished castle stone, or it's big stones, and then you take the big stones there and it produces castle stones and roof tiles. And then the lumber, you have to go to the lumber store place. I don't even remember where it's at, somewhere on the map, and go buy that. So yeah, so it's kind of a couple of things. Wasn't planning on showing you that, but since we're all farting around, I'll show you. So yeah, you know, that's what's going on. You know, some of the things I did on my map. So if you see this truck parked here by himself. I did that as a marker. Radio on. I did it as a marker for the Lorraine elevator, which is a mod that I put in here. Because if you're not familiar with this map, driving big trucks through it, semi trucks, is not an easy task. A lot of curves, a lot of hills. I wanted something. This was originally for when I was up here, so that I could drive down through here and get to a closer elevator versus. And then there was, you know, I was coming to this one too, but it was to give me something a little closer to this farm, and that's when I put it in. It wasn't here until I moved here, and then I put it in, but it's a Lorraine elevator, and I've got the chemical fertilizer seed buying station in here. I put it kind of close to this intersection, but it's over here by the auto dealer, Kilted Pistons, the shop where you buy equipment. If you don't use the store delivery mod, I use a store delivery mod just because I'm too lazy to go over there. It's like, you get a couple $1,000 delivery charge. It's all right. It's the cost of buying the equipment, whatever. I could be cheap bastard and just leave it at the store and then you have to go to the store every time. But yeah, it's just I don't like doing that. That's just me. But anyway, yeah. So that's where we're at. NPCs and Castle and the Windmill. Kind of a bonus. I wasn't plan on showing the Castle and the Windmill. I have not visited the oh shit. Why don't we go do that? I have not seen the lighthouse. So let's just go visit that. Can I get in? Nope. So this is the lighthouse. Yeah. It's on a little island. Got a little shed. Got some fishing traps. Nothing interesting here. That does light up at night. You can't buy it. Not at least any way I figured it out how to. The map edge is right there, so it's kind of on the map edge. I really wish you could visit this area, but the map edge is kind of right in through here somewhere. So yeah, and what these look like combines. That's a grain barge. So they're not really combines out in the water. It's a grain barge, and that's an oil tanker. Those are off of. Those are off of. They're mods. So like here's transport barge, here's the log barge, this is the grain barge that's out there, and an oil barge. Those are RGC modders, RGC Marine Pack that you can go download. It's not on Mod Hub, you have to go out and find it. I think I got mine on FS25 or what the hell is the name of it? King Mods. One of those two. Those are where I get my mods. So yeah. Cool. I don't know, I take up any more of your time. This is already 27 minutes. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like and subscribe, and go check out my last episode, Nobody Buys a Farm. I haven't gone back to Montana for a while with Kansas Farm Guy. Farm Guy's out there farming in Montana. I've been playing Nobody out here. So far I haven't gotten bored with it. So we're going to keep playing Nobody in Scotland until I get bored. And Nobody's going to get a quirk up his ass. Or maybe he's going to place a big bet and lose a farm. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But when he moves, he'll be broke. Until then, nobody's going to farm in Scotland. So, thanks again for watching. Hit the like and subscribe, and I appreciate all you guys.